Welcome to Daily Bread. As always, this reading is timeless, which means whenever you find this message, or whenever this message finds you, is when you're meant to see it. So please, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. The energy has already been cleared. Let's get started. Let's start by asking Source, what is the energy we need to focus on for this message? What is the energy we need to focus on for this message, Source? What is the direction you want us to take this reading, and what is the energy we need to focus on? Source, what is the energy we need to focus on? Be fearless. Yes. So Source is telling someone right now that the only thing missing right now from making you complete fire, the thing that's that spark, is your self-confidence. So the only place where you are tripping is that last piece where it comes down to not if your spouse believes you, not if your teacher believes in you, not if your parents believe in you, not if your sister, cousin, mama, uncle, whoever believes in you. Do you believe in you? Because no one can believe in you for you. And when you believe in yourself, that's how you be fearless. That's how you're able to face your goals head on. You've been through enough. You've been through a lot. Look at where you are right now. Somehow you have made every decision correct. So here's the thing. Your life doesn't look like somebody else's right now. That's because your life path had different things that you had to face. That's because you had different choices you had to make. And somehow you made all the right choices because here you are watching this video, living and breathing. So let's go into the tarot and see what more we can learn about being fearless. How do we need to be fearless? Where do we need to be fearless at? And how can we overcome these obstacles stopping us from believing in ourselves enough to go out and be our own light? That's what being fearless is about. Being fearless is about going out and being your own light. Remember, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Go ahead and press that like button, comment, follow, and share with someone you care about. Source, what more can you tell us about being fearless? Take it. So right off the bat, you have the Four of Pentacles. And this is telling someone right now that after what you've been through, you're taking what you have and you're taking account of it and you're being very protective of it. So I have the Ten of Wands, and this is letting me know that someone is walking away from a situation, and you've left nothing behind, and you're looking back at a situation and you may be thinking, I walked away with nothing, but that's because you left nothing there. You took everything you had to take from that situation and there's nothing left. So whatever you're overthinking about the past, quit overthinking it. And I'm seeing the Eight of Cups. Again, this is about release. This is about walking away from things that no longer serve you, but not just walking away from something, but walking towards things that add to you, that nourish you, that pick you up, that bring you value. Let's jump into this. So I see someone who had some issues with money in the past. You just finally got out of a financial hurdle, or maybe somebody is looking at some debt and you're starting a plan on how you can be debt free from whatever this last situation was. And it could have been school. Maybe someone just finished a quarter of school, or maybe you just finished a program, or maybe you just did some kind of education. But I see somebody made an investment into something, and maybe the investment didn't go quite the way you thought it did, but you're walking away with what you have and you're keeping that safe. And Source is telling you, look, you invested what you did. You were smart enough not to put everything you had into that one basket. And the Four of Pentacles is about being grateful that you did not put all your eggs in one basket. And this Ten of Wands, when I see someone with this Ten of Wands, I'm seeing that you wanted to take an action that was going to bring you completion. It didn't turn out to be, you took the action, but at the end of this action, the outcome wasn't what you thought it was. And Source is telling, separate yourself from the outcome, because a lot of times we take efforts, we take actions, and we manage and control the things that are within our control. We manage and influence the things that are within our influence, but there are still things that are outside of our control. So when we get back to this Eight of Cups, we're looking at, in this past situation, did you burn all of your resources? No, you burned some resources, but you only burned enough to try to accomplish what you needed to accomplish, and you still have stuff left. So Source is telling you, take the energy that you have left and continue to move on. Because sometimes when we don't separate ourselves from the outcome, we get really defeated by the fact that it didn't work out the way that we imagined. And sources, and I hate to sound cliche about this, but at the end of the day, it's about the type of person you want to be in the world, not necessarily the outcomes of your actions. When you were carrying yourself through the situation, I see someone who carried themselves with integrity and they carried themselves upright. And even though people try to drag you in the mud or bury you under lies and deceit and try to cause you a lot of confusion in your emotions, is what I'm seeing this 8 of Cups. And I'm seeing a lot of action from a lot of different people. And with this 10 of Wands, and I'm seeing that you made it out protected. Somebody has spirit protecting them, sources protecting somebody. And somebody needs to know right now that they're going to get their karma. So everything that people did to you to try to throw a stick in your way to make you trip, you're going to pick up all 10 of those sticks. And what you're going to do is you're going to make a fire. And what you're going to do is you're going to burn everything that doesn't serve you in that fire. And you're going to continue moving on. So let's go to the Oracle deck and see what actions or advice that we have for being fearless and not being afraid to say, okay, what I did in the past, it didn't get me to where I thought it would take me, but I am here where I am now, and I have what I need to get to somewhere else. So it's time to start making a plan to be where you want to be instead of being disappointed with where you're at, because Source has put too much in you for you to be sitting somewhere disappointed. So let's see what else we have in the actions or advice for the Oracle. Remember, press that like button, leave a comment, go ahead and follow, share with someone you care about. So I'm going to take one Oracle card here. Not that one, this one. Cool. No place like home. Yeah, so Source is telling someone you need to start feeling comfortable in your skin. Your body is your home, right? That's where your spirit lives. That's where your mind lives. That's where your soul lives. Everything that you think of as you is inside of that body. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you take care of that home. Are you getting enough exercise? Are you drinking enough water? Even when you're going through all of this, even when you're escaping situations and you're counting your blessings and you're making your plan to move towards what you want to move towards, make sure that you take care of yourself. Your body needs water. Your body needs rest. Your body needs exercise. Your body needs fresh air. Your body needs sunlight. Your body needs moonlight sometimes. Get outside, get yourself into a place where you can be here and now in the moment and spend more time here. When you practice spending time in your body and enjoying it and living and loving your experience, you'll find yourself better able to cope with the situations that you face in life, because you'll know at the very least you got yourself. And I'm going to end this reading with another card from the Loving Universe Major Arcana. And we're going to see what lessons that we may have to go along with being fearless. And remember, again, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I'll take it. I got to be gentle with these cards. So what I'm seeing is the Lovers. And the lesson that the Lovers teaches us is that there is power in relationships, and every relationship that you get in serves two purposes. It's to help you grow, and it's to protect you. So there's a protection piece and then there's a growth piece. And what you want to be sure about, especially when we talk about the Lovers, this is about our relationship with ourself. And when we think about the things that how we show ourselves love, and the Lovers asks us, where are our thorns? Where do we chafe up against our own boundaries? Have we made boundaries for ourselves that are constrictive? And that's what this 8 of Cups is about. What are the paradigms and boundaries and things that you've set in place that have become limitations, that have become confines instead of constructive places for growth? Because if you're not growing, you're being confined. So ask yourself, what are those limiting beliefs that I'm holding on to, that I am in love with, that are stopping me from seeing my fullest potential? So that's the reading that I have for you today. Please take what resonates. Again, leave the rest for someone else. Like, follow, share, and I will see you next time.